Hello and welcome. This will be a reading for Sagittarius for September 2023. Welcome to the table, Sagittarius. I have pre-shuffled the cards. I will shuffle them again for you. I'll be using a 10-card spread with 5 cards along the top row, 5 cards along the bottom row. I'll be talking about those cards as they come out and then overlaying them with the second deck of cards. And once again, I'll be talking about those. I do have a deck of oracle cards here as well, and I'll be drawing a card for you at the end of the reading. The flowers are from my garden and the crystals have been in their salt bath. I do hope you enjoy them. Let's get started. Ooh, the Tower. Ooh, that's a big strong card to start with. The Magician. Already 2 major arcana. Queen of Swords in the upright position. Knight of Staffs in the upright position. Knight of Wands. And the 3 of Pentacles. The Devil. 9 of Cups. Page of Staffs or Page of Wands. 3 of Cups in reverse and the Fool in reverse. Okay, what have we got here? Ooh, we have got the 7 of Swords. 7 of Wands, I do beg your pardon. So 7 of Wands, as you can see, this is a little bit of feeling like you need to defend yourself, standing your grounds, having a little bit of argumentative energy coming your way, and that could just be that people are challenging you, or you feel like people are challenging you and you feel like you need to defend yourself. Okay, here we've got the Tower. So major changes. Straight into September, something is changing drastically for you. It's going to be quite a substantial change. I think it'll be maybe even a little bit of a shock. Got the Magician as well right next to it, so perhaps saved by a little bit of magic is the feeling, the words I'm getting here. Saved by a little bit of magic. I'm not quite sure where that magic is coming from, but that's what I'm feeling from the cards. You've got the Queen of Swords here. So the Queen of Swords, upright, intelligent, clear thinking. Rising above the confusion is another thing that I'm feeling here. So lifting yourself up above any confusion and, you know, trying to take a balanced perspective on things. Knight of Wands. So this is quite a fast-moving energy, enthusiasm, passion, drive, creativity, all of those things. And this person is quite conquering in that they, you know, they're fearless as well. So fearless and enthusiastic and brave. And here we've got the 3 of Pentacles. So the 3 of Pentacles can talk about learning, a contract. It can be about starting a new project or starting a new course of education, for example, with the hope that at some point in the future you'll be able to draw some money from that. So this is something that you're investing in, and you could be paying to attend a course or a lecture of some sort and hoping that you can utilize that knowledge at a later point to perhaps gain some income. We've got the Devil, so it's right underneath the Tower. So this is quite strong energy here right at the beginning of September for you, Sagittarius. Now the Devil has you chained and locked in a particular mode or a particular lifestyle, something that's perhaps holding you back and not quite for your highest good, because you've got the Tower and the Devil and the Magician here all together. So quite drastic change coming in, I think. So I'm not quite sure what the Devil energy is. This can be an addiction. This can be just something that you're focusing too much energy on or giving too much of your attention to. But I'll leave it at that for the time being. The next layer of cards will help to clarify what this reading is all about. So 9 of Cups. In spite of all this, the Tower, the Devil, and then the Magician, and the 7 of Wands, it looks like you're feeling on top of the world. So that's quite a wonderful energy. So you're feeling very much as though you've got everything you need, you've got everything you wish for, and you're feeling quite content. So I love this Magician card here because these two are quite substantial energies here. So it's good that you've got the Magician, and it's good that you're feeling on top of the world. We've talked about the Queen of Swords. Now we've got the Page of Wands. So Page of Wands is not as strong and brave and fearless as the Knight of Wands, but she's starting off on a journey or a quest or something that she wants to do, and she's prepared to go. The challenge here is the Knight of Wands is, he's quite powerful and he is in a hurry. So the Page of Wands is a little less in a hurry. So that's quite a good thing. So perhaps somebody's applying pressure to you to be in a hurry to get a move on to do something, but it looks like you're taking a softer approach, and this is a much more gentle approach to things. Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups is normally about celebration and having fun and relaxing with friends. There must be a downturn. Perhaps you don't feel like celebrating. Perhaps you're busy focusing on a new project and you're not partying or going out or enjoying yourself with friends. Maybe you're just very focused on a project here, and maybe even some learning that you're undertaking. Got the Fool here, so you've got the Tower, the Devil. It's telling me that there's a change. So here's this Fool card. This is talking about starting on a new carefree journey. Now, you may be you may be starting on a new journey, but it doesn't feel completely carefree. I think you're worried about some pitfalls that you might fall into. You're worried that you might stumble along the way, or that you might not be able to be up to the task. Now, I'm not sure what that's about. So you've got the White Rabbit. It's a sense of innocence here, and the Staff is giving me the feeling that you feel like you may not be up to the task. This reading is not terribly clear at the moment, so I'll get another layer of cards on top of this, and then we'll see how we go. So these cards have also been extremely well shuffled. All right, let's go. King of Pentacles, okay. Six of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Again, you've got the Seven of Wands. This is in the reverse aspect, so you looks like you may stop defending yourself. I'll talk about that a little bit more, but it can also mean that people have stopped challenging you. Perhaps you felt like you were being challenged, and maybe that is over. Maybe you've just and this card is giving quite a ferocious sort of a look on the faces of the animals. So, you're speaking your mind and saying your piece when you need to. So that's quite good. Five of Cups. We've got two there. I'll put two out because two came out. We've got the Empress and the Ten of Wands. Five of Pentacles. You've got Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Six of Cups. The Tower again. Okay. And the Two of Swords. So what have we got there at the bottom of the deck? The Seven of Pentacles. So you've got two sevens. So now, funny, the sevens are always associated with a little bit of luck, and you did have the Magician here. So you've got your two sevens, even though one's in the reverse, and you've also got the Seven of Wands. So it looks like you've got a little bit of luck on your side for some reason. It looks like the cosmos is stepping in to give you just a little bit of assistance. That's quite good that you're feeling a little bit of luck. And on top of the Magician, I'm actually jumping ahead here. On top of the Magician, you've got the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is about victory and success. So it's quite good that you've got the Magician here. The Magician is, and it's rather interesting, if you add the two, you've got the 6 and 1 is 7. So again, I'm feeling very much this little bit of luck is somehow coming your way. So I do think you've been assisted here by a little bit of luck. And what could be nicer than that? Everybody would like a little bit of luck. I definitely feel that you are a little bit blessed at the moment. We've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So King of Pentacles, normally he's got this little pile of gold here down the bottom, holding on to the pentacle. This is somebody who's quite wealthy and well-to-do and knows how to manage their investments. And perhaps you are not feeling so confident about the future of your investments or how you're managing your affairs. And it's on the Tower, so there may be a little bit of a shock about your finances or your investments, or your security may be giving you a bit of a shock. But again, I am reminding you, because it's quite pronounced here, that you have got a little bit of luck coming your way. So Nothing could be nicer. Here we've got on top of the Queen of Swords, you're thinking about something quite analytically and quite clearly. And this is about work. So this is about putting in some effort at something. So thinking about work, perhaps thinking about a job, thinking about how much effort you need to put into something to get a result. So there's definitely some thoughts here about work, and it looks like you're thinking clearly. I think you're pulling away and withdrawing and thinking about that in your own mind without getting interference from other people. And I do feel that because you've got the Seven of Wands twice, you may have had some interference from other people about things, and you feel like you're just telling people to back off, leave me alone, I'll sort it out myself. So here again we've got the Seven of Wands. Now that's on top of this Knight of Wands, which, you know, the Knight of Wands, you know, he's often considered a player, but he's always in a bit of a hurry and he doesn't always stay the course. So that energy of somebody is perhaps being overly aggressive, perhaps in their challenge towards you, is what I'm thinking. There's somebody's been challenging you maybe in a somewhat aggressive manner. That's sort of what I'm feeling. On top of your Three of Pentacles, so this is either creative work, a creative project, your artwork, your learning, or a contract, or something you're investigating, or something you're going to put your energy into. You may have had to pay for it, and like I said, there's the long-term anticipation that you might get some reward from this. You've got this Five of Cups. So Five of Cups is regrets, sadness, mistakes you've made. We've all made mistakes. Feeling a little bit sorry for the situation you're finding yourself in. So that's what I'm, you know, and you could be feeling a bit alone. This is a card of, you know, people sort of run away. You've spilt the emotional cup, so to speak, and you're feeling maybe a little bit alone, a little bit defeated, a little bit dejected, even a little bit sad. Here we've got the Empress in reverse. So feeling perhaps not quite as abundant and as fertile and creative as you used to be. Now this could be a sense of aging, because the Empress, when she's fertile, she's in those glorious, bountiful years. So this can be, you know, she's holding the harvest there. So this could be a more mature energy. Feeling perhaps that you're not as creative or as abundant as you used to be. Now, it's underneath the King of Pentacles, so that could be from the lack of finances. Perhaps your finances are a little bit insecure, and that can make you feel that the best part of your potential is behind you rather than in front of you. And that can be a bit of a devil energy here, because that can trap you if you've got that kind of a mental outlook. So be careful you don't slip into that sort of a mental outlook. Here we've got the Ten of Wands. So you know, it's in the reverse aspect. So, you know, the Ten of Wands is often talking about carrying a burden quite some distance on your own, and feeling like you've got no one to share your problems with. But it's in the reverse, so something about that is probably going to change, because it's on top of the devil energy. So maybe that is something also that you've been worrying about, is that you're carrying the weight of the world on your own and feeling perhaps your best days are behind you. That could be an energy here that I think that the devil is inside your head. Get you into the grips. Here again we've got the Five of Pentacles, so feeling a little bit destitute, out in the cold, and again very much a card of being on your own. Even this one, you know, he's very much standing on top of the mountain by himself, even though you feel this is actually a very positive card. Here we've got the Five of Pentacles, so feeling a little bit perhaps impoverished, a little bit sort of removed from established society. That's what I'm going to say, because this is a fortress, so feeling a little bit removed from established society. Got the Six of Cups. So Six of Cups is sort of looking backwards, a little bit of nostalgia. It's actually not a bad cup, it's quite a happy card, but it's more reminiscing and sort of just thinking about the things that have been good in the past and wondering if they'll come again. So whether you're looking backwards, it's a little bit dangerous to look backwards into the cups that used to fill you. They may not carry the same energy anymore and may not have the potential to fill you in the same way. So be careful about looking backwards, because it's right next to the Tower. So going backwards is always a little bit, and this can be nostalgia for old friendships or old ways of being, and the fun you used to have with friends. So getting this energy here of being nostalgic for something that has already passed. So you've got, because I was talking about establishment here, and here's where the tower hits that establishment. So watch out for this nostalgia for times past and a previous way of life. It'll throw you into the emotional sea. You've got the Two of Swords in reverse, so a blockage. You feel like you're being blocked. And I hear you don't, I'm feeling that you don't want to hear any criticism. So that's quite a strong message I'm getting from that card. You know, you're willing to take this journey on your own. You've got the blindfold on. You're a little bit frightened of stumbling. You're a little bit frightened of falling into a hole, but you're still prepared to take that journey. And I think perhaps there's an element of criticism coming around you, and you don't want to hear that criticism. So you're blocking that out. So I'm going to leave it at that for the time being. I'm going to draw an oracle card here for you. I'm going to cut the cards, and then we'll take this one. Listening to wisdom, which is really interesting, because I don't think you want to listen to criticism, which is fine, and that's, I would suggest that criticism is not always very useful. Now, it's very much Queen of Swords. She is analytical, and she thinks clearly about things. She's removed herself, and she's listening to her intuition and her inner guidance and all the knowledge that she's gained through the years. So this is listening to wisdom. I think this is a beautiful card, and I think that's telling me that you're on the right track because you're listening to that inner voice and you're listening to your spirit guides. And as I said, perhaps your spirit guides are giving you some discernment about the path you need to take in your life, and you're listening to that. Bye for now.